Okay. So this network card should be active state. If it is active, then only we can connect from putty. If it is inactive, we can't connect from putty. Now it's active state only. Okay. Open the terminal. Get the IP address. To get the IP address, what is the command? If config 192.168.0.117. Let me open the putty. 192.168.0.117. Okay, click on accept. So what is the default user root, password, Oracle? So how to increase this font size? Right click on the white terminal. Okay, so change settings, appearance, click on change, select the number. Okay, so now the font size got increased. Okay, so what are the commands we completed so far? So to know the partition details, df-h, the same information if you want to see in the form of megabytes, df-m, the same information if you want to see in form of kilobytes, df-k. Okay, so free -g to see the memory details, free -m to see the memory details in the form of megabytes, free -k in the form of kilobytes. So ls CPU, list CPU to see the how many CPUs are there, what is the model name. Okay, so or nproc, how many CPUs are there? 1. If you want to see the more information, what is the architecture, whether it is 32-bit or 64-bit, or okay, so which processor, whether it is i5 or i7, under which generation, it is 10 means 10th generation, i5 10th generation. Okay, so okay, so can say how to know the current location, pwd, present working directory /root. So ls-lrt to list the files or directories in the current location. These are the files or directories. Few of the files are there, few of the directories are there. These are the directories. You can say the blue color, which was showing blue color, those are directories. The white color, you can say these are files. Based on the color, we can identify which one is the file, which one is the directory, or in the starting letter, if D is there, means that is the directory. If there is no D for these three, there is no D in the starting. So these three are files. These all are directories because starting letter D is there. So what is this? First letter, we can identify whether it is file or directory. This, the second, these are the privileges. These are the 3 sets of privileges are there. This is the owner privileges. Second set, group privileges, other privileges. Read, write, execute. You can say read, write, execute. Read, write, execute. Read, write, execute. There is no write permission. So if you don't have write permission, simply hyphen is there. Okay, this is the owner name or username. This is the group name. This is the file size. This is the timestamp when this file got created. Okay, even though if you give ls, it gives the list of files or directories, but side by side. List the files or directories side by side. If you want to see the more information, when the file got created, what is the file size, what is the file owner, what is the file owner group, what privileges having the owner, what privileges having the user, what privileges having the others. If you want to see that information, you can use ls-lrt. Okay, there is 2 types of files are there, 2 types of directories are there. What are those? Normal files, hidden files. Normal directory, hidden directory. Okay, so if you want to see the all the including normal files, including hidden files, including normal directories, including hidden directories. You can say a directory which was prefixed with a dot. This is a hidden directory. It's a normal directory. It's not a normal directory. It's a hidden directory because before a directory name there is a dot is there. If it is a file, you can say this is a normal. It's not a normal file. It's a hidden file. A file which was prefixed with a dot. So we can say this is a hidden file. So if you want to see all the files and directories, you can use ls space LART. Okay. So how to create files, how to create directories, we know. How to create file, touch space file name. That is the creating a normal file. That is the creating normal file. I want to create a hidden file. How to do that? Yes, we can create a hidden file, hidden directory. We know how to create normal file, how to create normal directory. So you can say, so suppose let me go to the, I want to change my directory to user1. Yes, cd user1, where I am in pwd under user1. I want to create a hidden file. How to create a hidden file? Touch space dot hidden file. Hidden file name is hidden file. That's it. You can say when you give ll or ls minus lrt, it's not showing hidden file. When you can see the hidden file, you have to give the ls minus lart. Then only you can see the normal files, normal directories, including hidden files, hidden directories. These are the hidden directories. This is only hidden file. You can use ls minus lart, then only you can see the all the files and directories. How to create hidden directory? mkdir -p hidden dir. Yes, you can say when you give ll, it's not showing because it's not a normal directory. This is the normal directory, but this is not a normal directory. This is a hidden directory. You have to use ls minus lart. You can say it's showing all the things. This is how we are creating the normal files, normal directory, hidden files, hidden directory. We seen how to copy the files, how to move the files. Okay. Okay, so let me go to, okay. So you can say to remove the file or directory. How to remove the file? rm-rf. rm-rf file name or directory name. You can remove the file or directory. When you give rm-rf star means it's removing all the files or directories in the current location. Yesterday we seen this command also. But before firing this command, we should be cross check where we are in. If you are in the default directory, it's going to removing all the default files which was created as after installation. So the operating system is not functioning. Whatever you created, suppose go to user1, you can give rm-rf star there. Whatever we created, those files are there in the user1, user2. If you go to slash there, if you fire this command, it's going to remove all the default files and directories. So your OS is not functioning properly. Okay. So you can say to see the first 3 lines of data in a file. Suppose there is a file is there, in the inside file there is 100 lines are there. There is a file is there, inside the file there is 100 lines are there. I want to see first 3 lines. First 3 lines. How to see that? I want to see last 3 lines. First 3 lines of data. You can say head. Head -3 means it gives the first 3 lines from this file. If you want to see the last 3 lines, you can use tail -3. -3 means it gives the 3 lines of from this file. If you use head, it gives the top 3 lines. If you use tail command, it gives the last 3 lines from that file. Empty file is the file name. You can create with the same file or another file. So you can say how to create file, vi space empty file. Let me go to some description. Okay. You can say just you can Let me get some description about, you can say, suppose, okay. You can say this is this many, oh, it's not copying. Okay, so let me, oh, this we are not able to copy. Hindu newspaper, okay. You can say this is also not copy. Okay, so can say we copy and we create a file. Inside the file we can paste these lines. Let me go to server. Okay, so vi empty file. I can keep any file name. Yes. Okay, let me. I'm pasting, okay, many times. How many lines are there? This many lines are there. Okay, so from here, this many lines, I can, let me save it. Okay, so now I can say when you use cat, it lists all the lines. When you use cat command, it lists all the lines. This many lines are there. I want to see first 3 lines of data. You can use head command. Head -3 space file name. Which file data you want to see? This is the file name. Okay, first few lines, last few lines, tail -10 file name. You can see like this, or you can use more command empty file name. You can say percentage by, we can see the, if you use more command. If you use less command, you can say line by line, you can see you can use less command, you can use more command. Percentage wise, if you want to see the file data, you can use more command, more space file name. If you want to say first 10 lines, you can use head command. If you want to see last 10 lines, you can use tail command. Okay, so that is about tail command, head command, more command. You can say to view the content of file percentage wise, you can use more space file name, less line by line, less space file name. Okay, to check the current user and group along with user ID, group ID, you can use ID command. Yes, we completed this one. Okay, so okay, so now let's see. Okay, so we have to understand this. Okay, what is RWX? These are the privileges. Okay, so R means it's a read privileges. If you have read permission on any file, you can read that file only. How to read the file in Linux? Using cat command. Using cat command, I can read the file, any file. So if you have read privileges, then only you can cat file name. If you have write privileges, you can insert the data. Write means writing the data, inserting the data. So you should have write permission. Execute permission. Execute permission means, okay, few of the files are there. Script files are there. If you want to execute that file, you have execute permission. So read means it's a number 4. Read permission means what is the number? Equal to 4. Write permission means 2. Execute means 1. So RWX, read plus write plus execute. If any file, if any user having full permission on file, means that user having 7 permission. 7 means read plus write plus execute. If you want to give read write execution, read write execution permission, only read write permission. What is the read number? 4 plus 2 means 6. If you want to execute, if you want to give permission, read execute, read for execute. So these are the numbers you have to remember. Read permission means 4, write permission means 2, Execute permission means 1. I want to give read write permission. So what is the number I can give? 4 plus 2, 6. I want to give write and execute permission. What is the number I can give? 3. Write means 2. Execute means 1. 2 plus 1, 3. 0 means no permission. 0 means no permission. Okay. So let's go and create file. Okay. Can say. So this is the file I created. Who is the owner of this file? Tell me. Who is the owner of this file?
Root, sir.
Root. Okay. So I want to change owner from root to Oracle. I want to change the owner and group. This is the owner. This is the group. I want to change the owner of this file. How to change the ownership of this file? chown command. Change ownership. Chown means whenever you want to change the ownership of any file or directory, you can use chown command. Okay. So you can use chown command to change the ownership. chown. I want to change the ownership of this file. Currently, who is the owner of this file? Root. Who is what is the group of root? Group also same root. Oracle also. Oracle is one of the user. Who is the group of Oracle? Group name also same Oracle. So chown -r. R means recursively. Forcibly I am changing the ownership to which user? Owner is Oracle. So username, group name also Oracle. Space file name. This is how we are changing the ownership of file or directory. This is the username : group name. That is the syntax. Username, which user you want to make as a owner of this file? Oracle. Who is the group of this Oracle user? Group name also same Oracle. Now you can say LL. Who is the owner of this file? Oracle. I changed. How to change? Using this command chown. Change ownership. To which user you want to change the ownership? Oracle. Group name also Oracle. File name. I want to change my directory. I want to change my ownership of this directory. Tell me. Yes. chown -r. So currently root is the owner. I want to change root to Postgres user. For Postgres, group also Postgres. Tell me. Postgres username : group name. Group name also same. Venkat. Now you can say LL. Ownership changed or not? This is how you can create a file or directory. Currently, which user you log in, that user will be assigned as a owner of that file or directory. Let me create one file, mkdir file. Now you can say the file name is file. Who is the owner of this? By default root, because I created a file with a root user. So the current user will be owner of that file or directory. If you want to change, you can change. How to change? chown, change ownership. Change ownership -r Oracle : Oracle. File name. Yes. Now the ownership got changed. This is how we are changing the ownership. How to create a file, how to create a directory, how to change the ownership. We know how to change the ownership. Suppose, okay, let me add user. Add user ODXB. Okay. Now I want to change the ownership from Oracle to ODXB. We know username. We are going to making as a ODXB as a owner of this file. But what is the group of this user? How to know the group of this user? Where you can find this group of user? ODXB. Who is the group of this user? cat/etc/password. You can say ODXB. What is the user ID? 502. What is the group ID? 502. The user ID, group ID same means username, group name also same. The user ID, group ID same means for this user, group name also same. ODXB. So that we can identify what is the group of this user. If it is a different, suppose group name is different, 503. So 503 means what is the group name of 503? You can use /etc group. You can say there is a ODXB group is there, 502. 502 means what is the group ID? Group ID. For this group ID, what is the group name? This is the group name. That way we can get the group name. You can get the username. You can change it. LL CH1 -R ODXB :ODXB file. This is how we are changing the ownership. Before changing the ownership, that new owner should be existing in the Linux machine. This ODXB should be existing. Suppose if ODXB does not existing, suppose let me give C. It's saying invalid user because this user and group does not existing. First you have to create the user and group. How to create the user and group? When you add the user, the group also created with automatically with the same user. Add user, username, that's it. First you have to create the user, then you can make as a owner of any file or directory. Okay. So now I want to change the permissions. Permission means these are the permissions. I want to change the permissions. For this file, currently owner having full permission. This is the first set of owner permission. Currently, who is the owner of this file? ODXB. Next, group having read execute permission only. This is the other permissions. So I want to change the permission, change modification, chmod. Change modification. To change the privileges, you can use chmod command. Chmod -R. Okay. So you can say what is the read, write, execute? Read for write to execute 1. I want to give 1. You can say 111. I am going to give assign the 111 permission for this file. Now you can say 111 means only execute permission will be assigned. First one is the owner permission. Second one is the group permission. Third one is the other permission. So owner permission on this file. Owner permission currently it's having execute permission. We given execute permission only 1. For group also we given execute permission only 1. For others also we given only 1. There is no read, there is no write. There is no read, there is no write. Now I want to give read, write, full permission for owner. Owner means I want to give the full permission for owner on this file. How to do that? chmod -R. Full permission means read plus write plus execute. What is the number? Read plus write plus execute. What is the read number? 4. Write 2. Execute 1. 4 plus 2 plus 1 means 7. 711. 7 means full permission assigned for owner of the file. Next one, group permission. Next one, other permission. Now you can say on the file, owner having full permission. Means full permission means it's having read access, it having write access, it's having execute access. This is how we are changing the permissions. Changing the ownership, changing the permissions as well. Clear? Any queries? Okay. So, okay. So to shut down the virtual machine, how to shut down the machine? If it is Windows, there is a control alt delete, there it gives the shutdown or restart. Here how to shut down the mission? Init 0, it's going to shut down the mission. If you click on enter, init space init space 0, this is the command going to shut down the Linux server. If you use init 6, it's going to restart the Linux server. First stopping the mission, then starting the server. Init 0, shut down the mission. Init 6, restart the mission. Okay, clear? Any queries? Okay, so how to change the host name? I want to change the host name. Suppose what is the host name currently? This is the host name. I want to change my host name. Linux1.oracle.com. I want to change Linux1 to Linux2. Where we can change? va/etc sysconfig network. This is the file. Host name equal to, here you can change name Linux2. Insert mode Linux2. I changed the host name. Click on the save the file. Which file? va/etc under sysconfig under network. There is a network file is there. If you want to change your host name, the network file where it is existing under /etc sysconfig. So you have to give the full path. Host name equal to, you can change the host name, save the file. Then after restarting the server, then only new host name will be reflected. After restarting the mission, then only the new name will be reflected. Let me restart it. Init 6, going to shut down the mission. You can say in the putty you can get this error. In the virtual machine, go to the virtual machine, restarting, you can say we are able to see restarting means stopping and starting the Linux server. Let it restart, then we'll see the host name whether it is changed or not. Okay. Okay, so you can say it started, it's restarted. Click on other. What is the user? Root Oracle. Now go to the putty. You can just click on OK. Restart session. Okay, so root Oracle. Now you can say what is the host name? I changed the host name. Yes, now it's reflected. It's showing linux22.oracle.com. This is the new name I given. So when you change the host name, you have to go to this VI file, edit give the new name, then restart Linux server. Then only the new name will be reflected. Now you can see cat/etc sysconfig network. Now you can say this is the name I given. After restarting only the new name will be reflected. This is how we are changing the host name. Okay. So okay. To add the host entries in the va/etc/host file. What is the host name right now? This is the host name. What is the IP address? If config. This is the IP address. You can say this is the IP address. What is the host name? This is the host name. How to add the host entries inside /etc/host file? This is how we are add the this is the format. IP address, host full name, host shortcut name. So this is the format. What is the IP address? This is the IP address. This is the fully qualified name, host full name. This is the host shortcut name. This is how we are take these all the details. Add the inside /etc/host file. You can say click on inside, click on last line, come to last line. You can add the last line. That's it. This is how we are add the host entries. Click on save. Yes. Host name -i. You can say this is the IP address. This is how we are add the host entries inside the /etc/host file. This is the file where it is existing inside /etc the file existing host entries. Okay. So these are the day 3 commands. Almost we completed. So 44 commands. Okay. So there is a command. Okay. Suppose you can say, I want to see each and every file directory size du-sh. Du-sh star. It gives each and every file size. When you give du-sh space star means current location, how many files or directories are there. Each file or directory, it gives the size of each file or directory. 4 KB, 4 KB, 8 KB. If you want to see particular file size, du-sh space file name or directory name. Only if you want to see specific file or directory size, you can use du-h space file name or directory. This is the 4 KB, this directory size. This is how we are get the each and every file or directory size in the current location. Okay. So almost we completed 44 commands. Okay, we'll continue tomorrow. The remaining almost next one class we complete Linux classes. Then mostly okay after 2 classes we'll start the SQL.